Welcome back to Sus Sports. This is the Super Bowl, the biggest night in sports. It's currently 12-0. Now, some people might call this a boring game. We're not going to do that. We're going to call this a thinking man's Super Bowl. Defense has decided to take control of the evening. Offense has decided to take the night off. Somewhere, a broadcast producer is panicking. Commentators stop talking about the game and start talking around it because there's nothing happening. You can only say great defensive effort so many times before people realize you're lying to them. This is when the redirect starts. You start hearing phrases like, this is a chess match. This is field position football. This is about patience. No, it isn't. It's about time management and not the teams, the broadcast teams. Viewer engagement is dipping. People are opening their apps. That's always the first sign. When the phone comes out, the game is already done. What do broadcasts do when the game dies? They reach. They reach historically. They reach emotionally. They reach academically. This is when you start getting graphics like quarterbacks who went to the same school as U.S. presidents. Because nothing says fourth and punt like Abraham Lincoln comparisons. They'll say things like the quarterback attended the same university as the president. Both quarterback and the president faced adversity. Both had critics. Both were misunderstood. One of them freed a nation. The other one is down 12. Absurd stat territory. We get into stats that don't matter. Bathroom break analytics. The Super Bowl has fewer touchdowns than average at this point. No kidding. You can feel the desperation. The broadcast is now fighting for its life. Let's check in around the country because this game is being experienced very differently depending on who you are. Boston right now. Patriots fans are emotional, loud, arguing with the television. I repeat, arguing with the television, arguing with each other, arguing with police officers about things that happened years ago. It's like saying, no, can't say that. That's not judgment. That's tradition. Seattle, though, is calm, peaceful. This is their comfort zone. They're relaxing. Defense is punting, low noise. The game feels like a meditation session. Seattle fans are thriving, feeling good, forgetting all about the worst Super Bowl in history. The rest of the country, confused. I myself, confused. People who threw Super Bowl parties like myself were realizing we don't really like each other. I don't really like you. Someone standing by the chips pretending this is still fun. Kelly, Lori. It isn't. The emergency packet. Break it out, baby. That's when the producer goes nuclear. I'm being told right now, we're opening the emergency content packet. This packet exists for one reason. The game has failed. So now we pivot. Send in the streakers. I know it's kind of early. That's fine. Go ahead and send in the streakers. Let's get some entertainment going for some folks. The broadcast breathes, then the internet reacts. This year's halftime performer is Bad Bunny. Where's my Bad Bunny photo? Here we go. I gotta have it in the background. My son that used to love me. There we go. And immediately, people online say things like, why didn't they pick an American? I don't understand what he's saying. I don't know what this is. Which is interesting. Very interesting. Because people have been enjoying music they don't understand their entire lives. Guilty. I was running around singing 2 Live Crew. Didn't know what I was saying. Let's be honest. A lot of us grew up vibing to music. We had no idea what was being said. Fast, slurred, metaphorical, sometimes aggressive, especially NWA. Sometimes aggressive, sometimes spiritual, sometimes both at once. We didn't ask questions, especially in the 90s. We didn't need subtitles. We just felt it. I still feel music. Right now I'm feeling cumbia. That includes Bone Thugs and Harmony. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up. The first of the month. Cause my sister is already dressed. I'm running to get my stamps. For those of you who don't know, stamps are food stamps. Player, player. I got it. I'm getting carried away. Player, player, holla, holla. Sinclair got much to offer. There's Twister. I can't do any Twister's music. Get It Wet was about the only one that I understood what he was saying. It was very inappropriate for me to be singing. Because music is a vibe. Until it's in another language, then suddenly people want translations. Now watch what happens next. The broadcast regains confidence. They start acting like this was intentional. Like the slow game created space for conversation. How you doing today? You excited about going to work tomorrow? Still beefing with that colleague? The Super Bowl had layers. No, it had delays. I was so excited. I was going live. Didn't want to be bothered. After the game ends, they'll say things like, This was a classic. This one will be remembered as the most boring Super Bowl in the history of the NFL. They won't say that part. This game had everything. It didn't, but we survived it together. And that's when the broadcast pivots again, because the next global event is coming. Different languages, different cultures, different anthems. Suddenly, we'll all be pretending we've always loved international competition. Get that? Let me read it again. Suddenly, we'll all be pretending we've always loved international competition. Although Bad Bunny's not international. He's an international star. He's an American. We'll talk about that next. Because if this Super Bowl taught us anything, it taught us that boredom reveals behavior. This is Sus Sports. See you next time. Same Sus channel, same Sus network, I'm not sus. Peace.
Let's go. Hopping off a plane to a Mac, about 100 times platinum.